back to another episode of What They Won't Say, the podcast. We in here, it's your boy NoFace and
your boy Dre.
And we in here with a special guest,
J Oaks, Modernday Kicks.
And we about to get into it.
Man, another episode, man. We back.
Right.
We back and rolling at the new crib, new spot.
This that crib. You gotta take your shoes off when you walk down.
This that great creative environment, man. We do good things in here. But anyway, man, let's get to it, man. We got J Oaks in the building, man. Modernday Kicks. What's the deal, my boy?
What's the deal, my boy? Y'all all right?
Good? Yeah.
I feel it.
We gonna first things first, man. How you living, bro? How everything going?
Good. Everything going good. Can't complain. Life's good. You know, fiance is good.
Yeah, my boy about to get
complain.
married.
Yeah, married this year.
Yes, sir. Married this year. Yes, sir.
You can't wait, excited, huh?
Excited, nervous, everything all in one. You know how it is. It's
Regular human emotions.
Yeah, regular human emotions. That's all it is.
There's a lot of people, they be faking shit the wrong. Like, nah, it's just, you feel me? Everybody got that little, you know, every time you get to doing something new and exciting, you feel me? It's always going to be some type of jeopardy to you.
Yeah, but you know, it's the right one. I've been with it for years, like 7 years. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. After a while, you know it. It's like it's 7 years.
You know?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, I've been in high school for 7 years, so yeah, you know me.
This nigga crazy.
You know when it's time to get out.
It's time.
You know when it's time to get out.
boy.
You know, I just couldn't do 12th grade another year. It was just, it was too many times.
You know what it's time.
You know, I got tired of the frozen pizzas. It was just too much for me.
Shit, pizza day was fire.
Yeah, good pieces is left. Don't get pizza like that though, bro.
So no, let's talk about Modern Day Kicks, man. Let's talk about the origin story of Modern Day Kicks.
Origin story. So it kind of, it kind of started a little bit. Always, first of all, we gonna start a little bit back. I always used to like shoes.
Right.
When I was a kid, I like to steal shoes. I'm gonna be real with you. Just like steal shoes, like all type of stuff. I used to get my own money.
Yeah.
When I graduated high school, my grandma passed away a little bit before I graduated high school. So just hustling, doing stuff like that. I moved with like one of my main mans. Him and his mama was staying over there, and I'm like, I just needed like extra money.
Right.
And I remember I went. This is the first shoe I actually resold. I remember I went and I bought these Asteroid phone posits. Then there was some Gamma 11s that was coming out. This is 2013. Gamma 11s came out, standing out line, Eastland, froze my fucking toes off and stuff like that. Didn't even get my size. I ended up with it was either size 8 or an 8.5. And I'm like, damn, I can't fit them. I'm like, nobody will give me a swap. So I'm like, I'm going to sell them. Threw them on Facebook Marketplace or whatever like that. And somebody was like, I got $400 for them. And I'm like, shit. I only paid, I think it was like $160, $170. Yeah, you know, the prices was different back then. Yeah, it was different. So I'm like, that's a no-brainer. So I just sold them. And then, like I said, I was working at IHOP, shit like that. So, you know, the money, I didn't really make too much money. Yeah, but when I sold that, I'm like, damn, I just made this money. And it take me like 3-4 days to make this money at IHOP. So from then on in, I just kind of just been hustling with shoes ever since then.
That was gonna be my question. I was like, what was the first shoe? But I guess that Gamma was the first.
That Gamma 11 was the first shoe, 2013.
But so with that added, because that was kind of more so, like I just want to get my money because these ain't my shoes type shit.
Exactly,
so like, you feel me? So what was the first shoe you was like, this is how I'm gonna actually build this?
The first shoe I would say was it was a shoe. I want to say it was called Bear and Nines. Yeah, I mean, like when I actually got like a good amount of them, me and my man's aunt, I used to stay with him and stuff like that. Till my grandma passed, so I moved with them. I got him up, and I'm like, hey, we ain't got shit going on. I'm gonna give you a couple dollars. We just gonna drive around and just pick up a whole like just bunch of them. So you know, we waited in lines, we did tickets, we did all that type of stuff. And I don't remember how many pairs I had, but I still got the picture way back early on Instagram when I want to say probably like 15 pairs or something like that, and just sold them just like that. But that was like the Barry 9 was the first shoe that I got like a lot of pairs of.
So that's what I was doing. That's what I wanted to know. Like, what was the one that built it? Like that. Obviously, the Gamma is what got you going, geared towards going to what you wanted to do. But what was the one that made you want it? Or not made you because obviously the Gamma, but the one that built everything.
No, it was the Baron Retro 9 Baron. That was one, and it was the Baron 1 that came with it. If you got the Baron 1, that was a little bit more money, but that was a little bit more limited. So I probably had got like a couple of those, but I had more than Baron 9s. So the money came in better with that one.
So man, you say what's this? 2024? He talking about he talking about the camping out. He talking about the camping out days.
A lot of people don't do that. Camping out.
You got. So yeah, it's real years behind this shit. I'm talking like I don't know. I know, but yeah. Matter of fact, I got a story. I got somewhat of an origin story myself. So I remember one night, my boy hit us up. He like, I don't really remember what shoes was dropping.
I think I know too which one.
But we had to go to what was it, Lakeside? Yeah. We had to go to Lakeside. Yep. So we went to Lakeside. So my boy here a real nigga. He like shit. He don't smoke nothing. So he like, he brought me and my nigga Dame 1-7. That's the 1-7 days. So niggas who smoke weed know I'm talking about the 1-7 days. Good 1-7. We good. We fried. We up. We in the car. We done camped out in the car. Good night. Laughing the whole night. Niggas slept in the back seat.
All type of shit.
All for what happened in the morning?
They switched some shit up. I don't remember exactly what happened, but they ended up switching something up.
Yeah. So we basically camped out for no reason. But
yeah.
It was fun as fuck though. You would never think like, we Lakeside. We going in the morning, but yeah, but no.
I had a reason. It just didn't get fulfilled.
It just didn't go the way it was supposed to go.
No, it was just a good ass night. It was just a genuine good night. But it's just like when you see where he at now and you think back to that, like, damn, my boy, this year, like I say, I know, but when you really had a conversation, it's like, damn. Damn, they go, damn. Yeah.
Go back for sure.
Definitely. What is it about shoes that just is like I know you say you always just had, but what is it now? Like now I know you've probably done picked up on a lot of more shit and learned about a little bit more in depth about shoes. So now, all these years, what have you learned, and what is it about it now that just keep you into it?
It's still the love of it though. Like honestly, like I still genuinely just love shoes. So it's just something that I could just do every day.
Definitely.
And then just having like as you get older, you get more knowledge.
Right.
So now it's like, okay, before, I was just hustling, make a few dollars here, make a few dollars there. But now it's like, you got legit spreadsheets. I know ROIs, I know percentages. I know, okay, this is what I should make here, this is what I shouldn't make. It's like, okay, I know this product might not be valuable here, but it might be valuable in California, it might be valuable in Arizona. So now it's like I got a different array of looking at stuff. I'm not just selling locally now. I can sell everywhere. So now it's like, I could just use shoes as like an everyday life type of thing while also still enjoying it because at the end of the day, I'm still a sneakerhead.
Right.
So you also have the passion. Well, there's two questions I got.
Gotcha.
One is with you having the passion of just want selling them, and then like you said, you are a sneakerhead. What's your collection looking like? Your own person. What's your collection looking like?
So no, my collection.
Give me your top three favorites.
Number one is Retro 1 Chicago. That's number one. Shit, that's the top one right there. After that, yeah, I'm about to say after that.
You gotta find the 2 and the 3.
Yeah, the two and the 3, I don't know, but number one is Retro 1 Chicago. Like I got a 2013 pair, I got a 2015 pair, and I got the one that released last year. So I got 3 different renditions.
That's the top 3.
Yeah, you can say the top 3, yeah, because I ain't 2 and 3. It's just whatever I feel like. But number one for sure is that shoe.
My other one would be with the resale game now. Do you think that it's overcrowded and saturated, or are people doing bad business a lot with it, or you feel me? Like, how do you feel like the game has changed?
So the game, it's oversaturated. Don't get me wrong, but also it's 50 different white breads, and they all still sell. It's all a way for them to still make money. So it is there, but you just got to find your unique way of how to sell stuff, build your clientele, and that's it. But like, I feel like a lot of markets, it gets saturated. I mean, you look at bread, you look at different tequilas, you look at everything. Everybody, it all like me drinking tequila, and I ain't gonna lie, it all tastes the same to me, but it's just different brands. Yeah. So the same thing, you buy from me or they buy from you, it don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't make no difference. It's all $1, just how you market your stuff. That's all it is.
I'm gonna say, is that including what the people that come in with the knockoffs?
I'm
gonna say, you might buy, you might not. It's all, you feel? It ain't the same because it's not real, but you know.
At the end of the day, if you do something like that, like everything that's done in the dark will come to light. So it's gonna be like your longevity. You're not gonna last long even doing something like that. So you might make the money then, but don't get caught up in no trademark stuff or anything like that, or you just get a bad rep because then you losing money. Yeah.
So, what was one of the things you learned along the way that kind of shocked you a little bit? Like, what's probably a fact that you know that the average sneakerhead probably don't know?
Like a fact? Let's say with Jordan, every OG shoe was going to be retro. Like, we can try, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people hold these shoes on to be like stocks and stuff like that. But like a fact I said, like during the pandemic, everything was selling sky high.
Yeah.
Now the market is different. Like that shoe that was once selling for $400, it's not selling for $400 no more. It's selling for $200. So sometimes at the end of the day, we still got to look at it like this still materialistic stuff. This still material stuff. It holds value. It goes down. It goes up. It goes down. But it's still material at the end of the day. That's what a lot of people got to realize. Yeah. And if we hold on to it for too long, these shoes crumble. 15, 20.
And that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you that too. Like,
I mean, how do you preserve it?
And right, like how do you say? Because I seen a lot of videos of these shoes crumbling that be sitting in these boxes for years, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
You could try to keep it cool, like room temperature and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
If I put them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer for like 10 years, would they be straight?
I don't know. I've heard that.
That's a crazy ass idea.
No, I've heard of it.
If you like vacuum, like you put it like in a cylinder, you feel me, cylinder, keep them tight, you feel me, airtight.
You would have to get a deep freezer for your shoes.
I just seen people do it on Instagram. Zip. I don't know if they put it in the freezer for 10 years, but I just seen the Ziploc method. I do got some of my shoes in Ziploc. They still good, but
or is it better to? So is it better to leave them in the box or outside of the box? Does it sound like?
You mean like loose outside the box or like in a bag outside the box?
Either or, because it sounds like being in the box for too long. A box is a box, you know.
Yeah, box is a box. I wish I could answer that question. I'm just know for me, I just put some of my stuff in a Ziploc and then I just throw them in the box.
Okay.
Like I wish I had the 100% right answer, but I for that one I don't.
Because you know, like some people they got like that, you know, like you got the fridge on the inside. Like some people got the fridge in the garage, fridge in the basement, and then you got your personal fridge upstairs where you got all your groceries and shit. So if I just buy a personal fridge for my shoes and Ziploc them,
but imagine if you got 100 of them. Do you got a freezer you gonna put 100 shoes in?
I mean, if I'm a sneakerhead like that.
Yeah, if you a sneakerhead like that, yeah. You know, DJ Khaled or something like that, because he a big sneakerhead. He might have that.
Yeah, I seen when he had his shit like a fucking inventory room.
Yeah, it's a whole room.
Yeah, his shit like an inventory room.
Yeah. But mine ain't like that. Mine ain't like that at all.
You know, I was just wondering, you know, just in case it's a pair of shoes, I'd be like, you know what? Probably never wear these bitches, but I want to keep them forever.
Mm-hmm.
Can I freeze these bitches?
Yeah, you know, that's what a lot of people doing with Kobe's.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to know. I didn't know if you feel me. Like, if I throw them in the freezer, now they about to break or some shit, you feel me, or whatever. So I'm like, they ain't steaks. You know?
Don't take my 100% word on it.
So what's I feel like a lot of people need to know this too. What's the best way to spot a fake? Because we done seen some of these websites.
Jordan got a BBL.
I mean, of course, you got the BBL retros. That's
BBL Jordan is Dre's. That's crazy.
Yeah. BBL Jay-Z is crazy.
But what's the best way? I ain't gonna lie, it's really getting to the point where it's starting to get like it's starting to get hard for real. Like for me,
in particular for each brand, is it different ways to tell for each brand?
Yeah, that's probably a better question. Like, is it?
You know, I did with that a little bit. Now, designer is easy.
Yeah,
well, but with Jordans and all this stuff, it's starting to get hard because they're almost perfecting them to the point where the only way you'll know, you kind of actually got to get up close. You know, you got your black light type of thing. You can do the black light. you got the smell
nigga
test.
Jump on the floor and grab your shoe.
Yeah, if a nigga do all that, that's wild.
Hey, boy,
you violating out here, cuz.
That's probably where I ain't
take them bitches off right now. Put some slides on.
But some of them you can see it, you'll just know right away, like, dawg, dude ain't it. But some of them got that perfect mode. Talk about with the black light. Nigga, what
can you imagine a nigga diving on the floor and black lighting your shoes?
Real ones got red lining, nigga. Them bitches is.
I'm just saying that.
You a croc wearing nigga. I can tell you
all that. He got a lot more to worry about after that shit. After you might not get up off that damn floor.
You ain't getting up off the floor. You
get to doing all that. You might as well.
Baseball slide in my gym shoes.
Yeah. You A-tile
stuff. You gonna see the bottom of them bitches for sure.
You gonna see the bottom of this fake Jordan right on your face.
Right.
I'm about to make them real today, a real murder weapon, because you fucking not.
This bottom is real, nigga. I don't know.
You like, damn, no fake. That bitch gonna be coming right here too. Yeah.
Get a good look.
You had a fake imprint on your forehead. Man. But yeah, no, it's getting tough with them though. Like it really is. Like only way you can, you got to get them like up in person and look. You do the smell check. If it got too much like of a strong glue smell, black light them.
So with Modern Day Kicks, talk about like where you where can they find you, and you know what's always like, are you a pull up and buy guy, or can they buy offline, or let's talk more about Modern Day Kicks now, or how it's thriving. And
well, for me, like I used to be a pull up, but I'm getting older now, so I can't be doing all that pull up and stuff like that. But Instagram, you know, you got modernday.kicks. I do a lot of streaming. A lot of people like don't know, but I do like a lot of streaming on Whatnot under Modern Day Kicks. So I stream on there like 6 times a week. So I'm on there like pretty much every day. On
heard it, Whatnot.
Yeah, Whatnot, Modern Day Kicks. I'm always on there. So that's another way you could buy from me. We had a store, 7 Mile, Illinois. It's called Culture Detroit. That's literally where you can just come pick stuff up from you. Like if you want to buy something, you pull up there, pick stuff up, or you can shop around the Culture Detroit as well. We got other stuff in there too. So it ain't always got to be directly for me. I'm not selfish. There's other people in there as well. You can buy stuff from them. We all literally under one umbrella.
You can shout them out too. You can let them know.
Culture Detroit, 7 Mile, Illinois. You heard it here too. We got another store popping up downtown as well, coming in June. So
there you go.
Hey.
Now my question would be, now with all this hustle and all this and all this ambition, how does it weigh on you into going to your mental health on your day to day?
A lot. Yeah. No, it's a lot. Like sometimes I had to take the time out, and you know, just I did it like recently, like you know, my grandma passed away a couple weeks ago. So you know,
sorry for your loss, bro.
Appreciate it. You know, you get busy, you just be doing stuff, and the good thing about it, I've always seen her. But then when she passed away, it was kind of like, you know, sometimes you got to just step back because this money and everything, it's gonna always be there.
Yeah,
it's gonna always be there. And like I had traveled because she got buried in Alabama, so I traveled down to Alabama. It was kicking it with my family. I ain't been to Alabama in probably about 20 years because that's where my family is from. So to go down there, you know, kick with my family, see my family. We got our own land down there. I've never even seen that shit before. We got our own land. We got our own cemetery, like all type of stuff. So like that mental health stuff is important. Don't get lost with your mental health trying to chase this dollar because that dollar gonna be there. Like work hard, but I still try to make time for family, make time for friends. Y'all know y'all my niggas and shit like that, like all type of stuff. So no, it weigh a lot though. But you gotta find that balance. I ain't had that balance when I was younger. But when you get older, you start to realize the shit that's really, really important. You go, I'm telling you.
To be honest, it's like the shit that keep you alive is really what's killing you. Mm-hmm. And you remember that shit. You don't really, you start taking away your time from the people that you love. You start not really taking care of yourself.
Exactly.
You feel me? You end up waking up and just feeling a little empty and lost a little bit because you like, all right, cool, I'm hurting, but shit, I gotta go make this X amount of money today.
Yeah.
So you feel me? I ain't got time to be in my feelings, or I ain't got time to be thinking about myself because shit, I gotta think about what the fuck DTE want, what the water bill want, what the fucking rent, you feel me, and all that other shit want, you feel me? So, cause that's, you feel me, the shit, you feel me, that's the shit that keeps us alive, that's the shit, you feel me, like we need food, we need shit, we need shelter, we need transportation, we need to get somewhere in order to get more money, you need to be able to live somewhere comfortably so you can get more money. But ultimately, it's killing you because you like, how am I gonna get? So even when you make a lot of money, you still like, how can I get more money?
How can you get more?
You feel me? So
exactly what it is.
Yeah, shit that's keeping you alive is killing you.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I had a predicament like that. So I'm not gonna name the job, but like they had us mandatory working 55 hours a week. This was during the pandemic, so it was 55 hours a week. Even though I was working from home, it was like getting up every day, just doing it, and it was just like I was making the money, I was happy, but it was like 55 hours a week, I was sacrificing like so much. Like my wife that I'm gonna marry in August, like she was living with me. Like we didn't even really do that much because at the end of the day, when I get done, I'm tired. Like I don't want to do nothing else. Yeah, I might eat, watch a little TV, go back to sleep, wake up. I'm doing the same thing because 55 hours a week, that shit was tough.
I'm gonna say that'd be the main thing. I think that really does. It's the repetitive cycle of things. I don't really think it's necessarily what you do. It's the fact that you feel like you're stuck doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
exactly. And I think it's the stuck part that really that really fucks us up a lot.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, you can, let's say you go out find your dream job or you find your dream hustle or, for me, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you're doing it to where it feels like it's just work and it's not an enjoyment, and then it's like, damn, now I gotta do this for the rest of my life. Even if like I said, it's a job you want or a hustle that you want. You're like, damn, I'm doing this for the rest of my life, but I ain't. You feel me? Like, it's working, but where's the extra progress and how can I make it extra progress? And then it's like, what, you feel me, what am I doing wrong to where not being, you feel me, whatever this is? And then it's like, shit, once I do that, once, like you said, I go to sleep, I wake back up, I'm doing it again. Now I'm thinking about the same thing again, doing the same thing again. So it doesn't matter whether you like it or not, it's just the constant stuckness that I think that weighs on us a lot.
No, you're 100% right on that one.
Yeah, man, it's we try to get back around to that, man. We based off what we started, our origin, and what they won't say is about having that conversation, that mental balance, especially as men, because a lot of shit fall on us. And regardless to what other shit we might be dealing with, you got, like you say, you got to create that balance, cause
you got to.
You don't want to drown. Life can be overwhelming at times. So it's like we ask about the other side of shit because this shit can be peaches and cream, but it's everybody got them other times, them other days that they don't talk about, and that's the conversation we try to make.
One big party.
Yeah.
It get tough. It get tough.
We all guys, man. We. Like I say, it's all about the same, not the same, but the way we go about shit as men, it be the same. So that's that conversation we try to create. But
we all go through this. Like some of our stuff kind of be similar, but it just be in different ways.
Yeah,
that's all it is. But some of it's literally all similar. Like you might be going through something that I'm going through, but you're going through it in a different way.
Yeah,
everybody has every situation, so we can literally, so we can even experience the same thing at the same time. Right, but you can deal with it better than I might. You feel me? Or vice versa. You feel me? So you feel me? So literally, somebody can do whatever. Literally, right now. Like say one of us just pass out, you'd be like, "Nigga, get your ass up." You be like, "No, that's called not." You feel me? Not saying exactly, but like,
it's two different responses.
Yep.
It's more so like, okay, then you good. And it's like, no, hey, nigga, hey.
No, I think we need
make sure he good, right?
Nah, he be But ultimately, even though you might be saying, nah, yeah, you still might have concern.
In the back of your mind, you're concerned, but you don't want to show your concern.
And I'm like, it's that detachment from life that some people have, and then some people absorb life.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're not, and when I say you absorb life, it don't necessarily mean that you live in type, whatever it is. It's just the fact that you have, like, things affect you more than it does others. So when everybody else have that detachment, it's just like,
So I think what you saying is you got a lot of guys that are not that tapped in with their emotions.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, and you know, like you know, you might have grew up as the deal with a kid. You might have grew up as the going through what you was going through kid, like you know. And that's that and I feel like that's the balance that we need to create too, cause it's a lot of deal with it kids as men. I was a deal with a kid. So it's like I just know how to deal with shit, but as you get older you realize, you know,
sometimes that ain't always the best.
That ain't the best, that ain't the best way to go about the shit. So you gotta find your way to tap in with your emotions. And that's basically what we saying. It's the conversation to tap in with your emotions. Not sentimentally, but we gonna make it into a conversation in a healthy way. Even if it had to be. Cause we ain't had a nigga get on this bitch and cry yet. Damn, nigga, we gotta make somebody cry.
It's to figure out empathy. I think
no, nigga, we gotta make somebody cry. Fuck that. We gotta get him.
You about to make Specs cry?
No, we ain't gonna. Specs don't want to get on the camera, man. He wanna be the
got
nigga.
my boy Specs back there.
Nico NoFace. Specs is really NoFace. They do not know what Specs look like. But no. Hey, I'm still trying to figure out if he trusts. Do you really trust me, bro? Like,
I like this nigga don't fuck with us or something.
I told y'all this story a couple episodes ago. I already had to get on Specs' ass about trying to make it seem like we not one over here. He like, yeah, them niggas do the podcast. You know how you say when you with your friend? He did it again.
No. He was like, no. In a way, he was like, he was like, shit. I didn't know I was really a member of the cast. I thought
he did say that.
Keep saying that. Well, I'm not about to keep giving you initiations, nigga.
He did say that.
No, the one day we was having a conversation, I ain't want to do it. And I'm like, this nigga like, yeah, them niggas do the podcast. I just show up with the camera. I look like, nigga, you just what? I'm like, what? So, you know, I'm gonna let you have this right now. I said, nigga, you don't never tell nobody that. We is what they won't say.
We are a unit.
It is three of us. If you hear a nigga outside of three, it's a lie.
It's three of us. He was.
You only know what two of us look like.
He was
you trying to go solo and shit.
Like David Ruffin in the Temptations.
We your main camera. I'm by the logo. I'm stamping this camera. I'm putting that bitch on there. I'm screwing it on there too.
That nigga want to be fucking Raphael Sadiq and shit.
Oh man.
This nigga want to break away from New Edition and all type
of
shit.
Bobby Brown.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I ain't saying me personally.
I was about to say, wait a minute. Okay. I don't know too much about. This is one machine over here. One don't run without the other.
What you say? One band, one song.
It's really one band, one song. You ain't never. It ain't never. Okay, well, maybe the first two episodes. It's always been us. We just had to.
Actually, you weren't even the first two. It was just the first one.
It was just the first one.
First one. We was like.
We was in the studio for 2 hours and we got 25 minutes of content. I don't know how, but we fixed it. And we called right.
2 episodes we went to this.
But y'all, we was talking about the emotion part, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of guys though, man, they not really in tune with the emotion. I know we probably have all done this, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all ever got like emotional and stuff that you went through and you done and you accomplished it, right? And like you was like, damn, I got this now, or I accomplished this, and like you ain't never just like cried because it's like, damn, I went through all this, and now I'm on this side of things.
Like you talking about like tears of joy type shit?
Yeah, tears of joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you ain't never had like no tears of joy type of moment, because I know I have.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, I ain't gonna necessarily like tears drop, but I felt it. You felt it? Yeah, I felt it.
Honestly, it's funny. It's funny, and I want to say this on camera. It's funny because I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but.
Put you crying shower or something?
No, hell no.
Shit, don't be doing that.
But no, on some real shit though. I don't even really know how to explain it, but I gotta say it. So, it's moments in life where it'll be so like I don't know if people capture the moments like I capture them. Like I'm gonna just tell you some shit, and I had to say it because I had to laugh at myself. I was watching Snoop Dogg movie, The Underdogs. It's on Prime. Go check that out. And they went through a lot of shit, but at the end they came together as a team, and the kids was believing in this nigga. Everybody was locked in. And the moment of joy was like, I didn't cry. I didn't drop no tears.
It's okay if you didn't.
But I didn't. I literally didn't. I would tell y'all if I did. I didn't. I had that lump in my throat of enjoyment. This shit is beautiful. Like, I'm like, but I'm sitting there like, I laughed. I'm like, you don't get your old emotional ass on. Like, bitch, you sitting up here watching movies getting emotional now? That's who you are now, nigga? This what you doing? You to give me some Kleenex ass, watch a movie ass nigga.
Man, I'm gonna comment on that though.
But no, like as I've been through some things in life where love and certain moments and enjoyable moments of everybody enjoying each other and realizing that everybody is for each other, that shit put me in an emotional state. It take a lot to bring me to actual tears. Yeah. But that lump in my throat, that's good enough for me. That's equal to a tear for me. Because once I get there, I be like, okay, one more story. This is because I've been through some shit similar. But I was watching Paid in Full one night. I think I was smoking 2 woods. I was in it. I'm blowing woods. And I think, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. This night I did cry. So I'm in there. I'm smoking. I'm watching them. Yeah, I'm watching the movie. And Mitch, and this the part where Mitch get robbed and killed. So I'm in that bitch like, this bitch really like, I'm watching the movie. I had to pause it because my cousins and them in the front. I'm done smoking, going in the front. I had to laugh. I'm like, they're like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, you know, as many times I've seen this movie, bro, it's really fucked up how that nigga did, bitch, bro. And I'm really, but it's deeper to why I feel that way. But
you get older, like you really touch it with your emotions. Because for me, when I was young, I swear I thought I was the toughest nigga in the world when I was young. Like I really did. But then as I got older,
I grew up with this nigga.
It's like when you get like
see
older,
how light this nigga is. He got he a dark skinned soul. I swear to God.
But like when you get older, like you start to touch in like with your emotional side. I know you was talking about a movie. I tap into a movie. Niggas might laugh, niggas might not. I don't know. But like so like. Antoine Fisher, like Antoine.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me cry. Yeah. I ain't gonna
lie.
They get your Kleenex ass, nigga.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah,
nah, join the squad. Don't sit over there act like.
But no, I was gonna go after you. But
go ahead. So like, so like Antoine Fisher, like it was one of the movies that touched me because like you know my mom was on drugs. Like not that like you know the stuff that happened to him, that shit didn't happen to me or anything like that. But like my mom was on drugs, pretty much was like raised by my grandma and stuff like that. So like that movie always bring tears for me. Like every time I watch it, and it'd be one of the movies where it'd be like, I know this shit gonna happen. So why the fuck do I watch it?
Exactly.
Yeah, why do you watch it? So you know I watch it and everything like that, and then you know when you get to the end, like I made it, I'm still here. It's like the same thing with me because it was like a lot of people rejected me just because I was a badass kid to, you know, go to prison or this, that, and the third. But it was like when you young. You just trying to find a way. You adapted to what the hell is around you at the moment. So I'm like, you know, once I got older and stuff like that, I went to college. I adapted to something different and realized that it was a different way. So now that I get down the road years later, it's like, you know, I made it. I'm still here because it's like I'm not in prison. I'm not dead like a lot of people say it was gonna be. So yeah, that movie always touched me. Every time that nigga say that, I'd be like, I feel it because it's like I can relate to that.
I want to say that. I'll say for similar. I'm gonna say for that one. But then my thing was, it was the amount of love and care that Denzel put into.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And so my reasoning is with also agreeing with your reasoning too. But my own separate reasoning was the fact of how I grew. I didn't really have too many people give a fuck about me. So it's like when I seen somebody give a fuck about somebody that they didn't even fucking know. You feel me? I was like, that's some real shit. And I was like, bro, I wish somebody just gave me that type of chance type shit. You feel me? So I'm like, that's the shit that made me like, oh yeah, nigga. Love that nigga, man.
Exactly. No, you're 100% right, yeah.
Hold that little nigga, man.
No,
so
for real.
You feel me? So I'm like, you feel me? That's my main reason. But you feel me? Also, your reason is also one of my agreements too. So I'm like, yeah, but I say.
So we can relate on that one.
Then I'm like, also another movie that made you feel me is Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang. No, I know Gridiron Gang. I know you know Gridiron Gang.
I don't like shit. I don't like.
Little Giants, Gridiron Gang, Friday Night Lights. Them the tears in my life.
Yeah. It's that one for me.
It's like kind of tapping into what you said a little earlier, and we about to get ready to wrap it up. But yeah, when you do look back over them years and the struggles you might have went through, and the days where you might get emotional, to be like, God damn, I'm here, bro. I've been through some shit, and I sit back some nights and be like, damn, bro, you ain't even satisfied, and look where you at, nigga. So as men, we need to, like, it's nothing wrong with valuing ourselves and patting ourselves on the back sometime, because it be a tough road, bro, and we do not live in our emotions, so we make life a little harder on us.
That'd be what that nigga Kobe said, job ain't done.
Yeah, that's what it is.
100%, you're right.
Because even though I done jumped this hurdle, man, that hill, where I'm trying to get, I got him, exactly.
That's why we don't be, I'm not saying that we, so like I said, I wasn't trying to cut you off and all that, but I'm like, shit, I get what you're saying, and I think it's the fact that we have been satisfied, but now we're trying to look for a new satisfaction.
Well, it's the sense of, and I'll say this shit randomly, if you see me say this shit on social media, never get too comfortable. You never get too comfortable, bro. It's always new heights.
I think Martin Luther King said something like that. No, not that one. It was something he said about, like, get comfortable with being uncomfortable or something like that. It was not in that, like, words, but it was something like that. I don't remember the exact
because
quote.
It's like
he said,
no, man, that's like the best advice that I can give anybody is never get too comfortable, dude. Even if you do reach that big goal, set new heights for yourself. Do not get at the top of the mountain and think you at the top of the mountain. Don't let that go over your head. The sky's the limit is where this shit is basically what I'm saying. You ain't never really gonna reach the sky. That's why you just gotta keep going. And then when you do get that chance to not necessarily look down, but respect the heights that you've came from and gotten to, you learn how to appreciate yourself, because this shit don't. If you was a slouch, you wouldn't get to where you at. So you gotta appreciate you too, but keep going. But we gonna pivot back to letting the people know, even though you touched on it, let them know where they can find you at, man. Anything you got coming up, any releases that might be coming up where niggas need to get on you, because I'm telling you, hey, listen. This is one of my best friends. Like, okay, the cat's out the bag. I've been playing Stranger. This is one of my best friends. So I sit back and just
my groomsman.
I'm a groomsman. I'm also in the wedding for sure. You know, I was trying to be humble. You feel me? But yeah, that is that. But I sit back, man. I sit back and I just call whenever I need a shoe. Send a picture, call a nigga, and do the hey, it's God damn, bro, the shoe is you know what I'm talking about. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just text you. I remember. But no, like, for real.
He'd be like, it's white, black, and red. I'm like, it's 1,000 goddamn shoes, white, black, and red. But I think I know which one he talking about.
I swear, a lot of our conversations go there.
Right? He'd be like, it's a
what's
white,
the brand?
He'd be like, it's a white, black, and red Jordan. I'm like, Dre.
I don't never know the name of shit. I be knowing what the midgets look like. But no, yeah, anything coming up. Releases, anywhere to find you, how to get in touch. Well, you know where to pull up to.
Yeah, not really releases though. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Modernday.Kicks. I'm on Whatnot, streaming 6 days a week. It's just Modernday Kicks. You can always pull up on me on 7 Mile Illinois at a store called Culture Detroit, 19327 Illinois. And just hit me up on anything y'all looking for.
Definitely. Hey, man. Another episode of What They Won't Say in the Raps from your boy Dre. We got J.O. in the building, man. Shout out to Modern Day Kicks, man. And we out.